Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? It is time to start our day. It is time to work and play. Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome back. It is Thursday and it is probably one of the best days of preschool every year. It's Gingerbread Day. Today is such a fun day, and even though we can't be together in person to make our gingerbread and to bake them and gobble them up and decorate them, we can still do it together on the computer, on your tablet, whatever you're watching on. We're going to do it together today anyway. Gingerbread. We got to start with the story. When you're talking about the gingerbread man, you got to start with the story. I don't know if you noticed, but do you see what I'm wearing today? This is my gingerbread dress. I am ready for some gingerbread today. I have a version of the story. This is one of those books where there's so many different great versions of the gingerbread man. Try to find as many as you can online, at the library, in your house, and read as many different versions as you can. See how they're the same, see how they're different. This one is one of the oldest ones. This book is actually older than I am, and that's saying a lot these days. This one is called The Gingerbread Man. Do you know this story? Has anybody read this before? It's such a fun story. You got to read it every Christmas. Once upon a time, a little old man and a little old woman lived in a neat little house in the woods. Every day, the little old woman baked wonderful cookies and cakes and pies for the little old man. One day, she decided to bake something special for him. So she made a beautiful gingerbread man. He had raisins for eyes, a currant for his nose, and a pink sugar candy waistcoat. She popped him into the oven to bake. When he was done, the little old woman took him out of the oven, laid him on the table to cool, and went out in the yard to water the flowers. As soon as she was out of sight, the gingerbread man sat up on the table. Seeing that no one was around, he climbed down and ran out the door and away down the path. He escaped. The little old woman saw him. "Stop, stop," she cried, and she started to run after him. But the gingerbread man only laughed over his shoulder and called, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Can you say that with me? Because we're going to say that a lot, and I want you guys to say it with me. Let's do it one more time. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And with that, he ran even faster, with the little old woman running behind him. Soon they came to the field where the little old man was busy planting cabbages. When he saw the gingerbread man running away and the little old woman trying to stop him, he cried, "Stop! Stop!" But the gingerbread man only laughed and called back, ready to say it with me, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." I got away from the little old woman, and I can get away from you. I can. And with that, he ran even faster, with the little old woman and the little old man running as fast as they could behind him. Soon he came to a pasture where a gentle brown cow was chewing her cud. When the cow saw the delicious gingerbread man running down the road, she thought of how good he would taste. So she cried, "Stop, stop!" But the gingerbread man only laughed and called back, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I got away from the little old woman and the little old man, and I can get away from you. I can. And with that, he ran even faster, with the little old woman, the little old man, and the gentle brown cow after him. The gingerbread man was getting tired now, but he would not give up. Then he saw a big brown bear eating honey from a tree, and he knew that he would have to run even faster. When the bear smelled the wonderful gingery smell, he thought how good the gingerbread man would taste with his honey. So the bear cried, "Stop, stop!" But the gingerbread man drew a deep breath and laughed and cried out, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I got away from the little old woman and the little old man and the gentle brown cow, and I can get away from you. I can. And on he ran with the little old woman, the little old man, the gentle brown cow, and the big brown bear all running after him. At last the gingerbread man saw a river before him, and he did not know how he could cross it. But a wily red fox was sitting near the river, and when he saw the gingerbread man, he decided that he would eat him. As the gingerbread man ran up to the river's edge, the wily red fox came out to meet him. "Jump on my tail, and I will carry you across the river," he called to the gingerbread man. "If I do that, you will eat me up," said the gingerbread man. "Oh no," declared the fox. "I don't like gingerbread." Do you think he's safe? Do you think the fox is telling the truth, or do you think the fox is lying? What do you think the gingerbread man should do? Should he trust him to get on his tail, or should he run away? Let's see what he chose to do. So the gingerbread man jumped on the fox's tail, and the fox waded into the river. But soon the water grew so deep that it lapped about the toes of the little gingerbread man. "Fox," he cried, "I'm getting wet." "Jump on my back," cried the wily red fox. The gingerbread man jumped on the fox's back, but again the water started to lap about the gingerbread man's feet. "Fox," he said again, "I'm getting wet." "Jump on my head," cried the fox. The gingerbread man jumped to the fox's head, but the water was soon creeping up. "Jump on my nose," said the wily fox. The gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's nose, and snip, snip, the fox gobbled him up. And that is just what should happen to all gingerbread men. The gingerbread man outstarted everybody up until the fox, but the fox was a little smarter, and he ate that poor gingerbread man. Would you like to bake some gingerbread men with me, some cookies today? I would love to have your help. Let's go in my kitchen and we'll make some gingerbread men. But to be safe, I don't want them to run away because Mr. Jeff and I want to eat them. We'll make sure that we take some precautions. We'll make sure we close the oven door really tight, and hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed that they stay put. Come on, let's go in my kitchen. Okay guys, you ready to cook? First thing is I have the recipe, and on the recipe the first thing you always look at is what you need, what your list of ingredients are. So let's take a look at that. It says that we need flour, so I have my flour. It also says that I need baking soda and then some spices. I need cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, okay? Those are some of the things that I need. I also need salt, something called molasses. I don't know if you've seen that or used that before. It's like a syrup. Brown sugar, vanilla, an egg, and some butter. Now, when we've cooked together before, what we have done is we've cooked together. I've mixed all the ingredients and we've made them together. Well, this recipe is really loud. I have to use my mixer for most of it. So I mixed all this stuff together already, and today I'm just going to finish the recipe with you guys, okay? So let me move my ingredients out of the way because we're not going to put them in the bowl today. I've already done that. Put those over there. One of the things you have to do after you mix all your ingredients together is you take the dough. This is the dough that I got. You have to flatten it out, put it in plastic wrap, and then put it in your refrigerator. So I did that already. It had to sit there for 4 hours. I did that. I've taken it out. So now we get to do the fun part together. Now we're going to take some more flour, and we're going to roll the dough out, and that's when we can make our gingerbread. So I'm going to put some flour. My countertop is clean. I'm going to put some flour on there to keep everything from sticking. And I'm going to take some of my dough. I'm going to give it a smell when I take it out too. It does. It smells cinnamony and gingery. Let's see here. Take a little clump of dough, roll it into a ball, and then I'm going to use my hands to press it down, and then my roller to smooth it out and make it nice and flat. It's supposed to be just a teeny tiny bit thick, hardly at all. So this is where I might need some muscle. You know what? My dough is kind of crumbly. Let me put it back together and try that again. Use my hands first. Really flatten it out. Use all those muscles that you guys built up when we were moving together on Monday, when we did Movement Monday for our M week. I might not even need my roller. I think I'm just going to do that. Okay, now I have the most important part, my gingerbread man cookie cutter. So I'm going to put him on there, cut it out, give him a little wiggle so he gets nice and cut. You ready? Let's see. Oh, sorry, little gingerbread man. His little leg didn't stay together. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put him over on my cookie sheet right here. Get him ready. He's lonely though. I'm going to give him a partner. So I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to take some dough, put it in my flour, and flatten it out again. And I think my hands are working better with my dough. I'm not going to use my rolling pin again. So I'm going to flatten this out nice and flat. And I am going to make a cookie for Mr. Jeff. I have one, and now I'll make one for Mr. Jeff. Okay, shake it. Get rid of the extra. And there's, oh, I don't know what's happening, but I keep taking their legs off. And there's my other cookie, my gingerbread cookie man. So as soon as my oven is ready, I'm going to put those guys in. And I think it's just about ready. So let's put them in the oven together. Here they go. You ready? Now we don't want them running away, so I'm going to close my oven door really tight. Here they go. Inside you guys go. Okay, ready? Okay, I can't close it any tighter. That's it. So while they're baking, I'm going to set the timer. Let's set it for 8 minutes. While they're baking, we're going to go back and do another gingerbread activity. Okay, they're in the oven. The oven door is as tight as I can make it, and I have my eyes on my kitchen from where I'm sitting, so I'm going to keep my eyes open so nobody runs away. But as I said, we've got some time. We have 8 minutes on our timer, so that gives us a little bit of time to do a couple more activities. The first one I have for you is a piece of paper that your grown-up can print off the internet for you, and it has 3 gingerbread men on it, 3 gingerbread people. And if you take a look at them, this is what they can print off. These gingerbreads are all different sizes. Take a good look and you point to the one that is the smallest. Which one of these gingerbread is the smallest? You point first. I think it is this one. Which one is the biggest? I think it is this one. So which one is the middle size? This one. Now I've already cut out the biggest one. If you'd like to print this off, you can put them in order. You can make houses for each one. You can make a big house, a medium house, and a small house, and you can put them in their own gingerbread houses. But what I've done is I've cut out the big one, and now I have this special paper. This is something that came in a package. This just came in a box. It's a thicker brown piece of paper, and I'm going to take the gingerbread that I cut out, and I'm going to cut it out on this brown paper. I'm using this as kind of a guide to tell me how to cut him out, because what I'm making is an ornament. I'm going to take my gingerbread man, and you can do it 2 ways. You can either just take your scissors and go around him. That's what I'm going to do. Or you can take a pencil or a crayon and you can trace around him like we've been tracing our fingers and then cut it out. But I'm just going to go straight to cutting him out of this brown paper, because then, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to decorate him and then I'm going to hang him on my Christmas tree as an ornament. Let me turn my steering wheel hand, and my scissors hand is going to go around his head. See how my steering wheel hand is turning me? All held the way upside down. Now I come back around his arm. Now, the cookies that we made together, I'm going to decorate those, but I'm going to eat it. This one, I'm going to hang on my Christmas tree, so I will have a special gingerbread ornament to remember our time together making gingerbread today. I'm going to cut out around his feet. When I decorate my gingerbread man, I am going to use some pieces, just some pieces of different things. I'll show you in a moment that when I'm making other projects, I save them in case I want to use them for something. And with a gingerbread man, you can do that. You can use random pieces that you've saved from other things. And you can give him buttons. You can give him eyes and nose. If you remember in our story, they used raisins and some sugar candy and something called currants to decorate him. Well, since we're not eating this guy, I'm going to use just some other things. So here he is. I can decorate him now. Let me show you what I was talking about. So I save random things when I do other projects, and I put them in a bag, and when I need them, I put them out. So I have some pom-poms, some pieces of yarn, I have a cotton ball, I know there's some buttons here somewhere. Yep, I've got some buttons that I can put on. And then I have this, which is called rickrack. And this always makes me think of gingerbread. So I think I'm going to put that on my guy. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to make this his waistband, kind of like his belt. So I'm going to put it, it's kind of, my rickrack was kind of long. So, oh, but it's working today. I'm going to put my glue right across there. And I'm going to put this right on there. There we go. And then let's see, maybe I'll give him a couple of button eyes. Dot, dot, not a lot. Let me put a little button there. Get that on him for his eye. I'm going to turn him this way, but just so I put it on, and then I'll show you. Okay, there's his eye. What else can I put on here? Do I have another button for an eye? Let's see, I have a star button here, a star shape. I'm going to put that over here for his other eye. There's a couple of eyes. And then maybe I'll give him some buttons down here. So I'm going to do dot, dot, not a lot. 3 pom-pom buttons. There's 1. There's 2. I'm going to make a little pattern. Yellow, pink, yellow will be my last one. You know what I could use my yarn for? I could give him hair, couldn't I? That one doesn't want to leave me. So I could put some more glue up here and I can give him hair. Then I can put a hole in it and put a piece of yarn or a piece of ribbon and hang him on my Christmas tree. So I'm going to let my gingerbread man dry, and let's see how we're doing on time. Oh, we still have a couple of minutes. How about we read one more story together and then we'll go in and check on our gingerbread man. I have been watching. I haven't seen anybody run past yet. This one is called 10 Gingerbread Men, and 10 is our number of the week. How good did that work out for us today? 10 gingerbread men loved bouncing everywhere. One stops to cuddle up to a furry teddy bear. Can you count them with me? Let's see if we can find all 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If we had 10 and one stayed behind, how many do we have now? We have 9. 9 gingerbread men dance on the tabletop. One spies some wind-up mice, so he decides to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 9. One stayed behind, so now we have 8. 8 gingerbread men all hear a chugging train. One hops aboard, and then the train speeds off again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're getting less and less. We had 8. One got on the train, so now we have 7. 7 gingerbread men jump around all day. One meets a robot friend and stays to chat and play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we had 7. One is staying behind, so now how many do we have? 6. 6 gingerbread men travel far and wide. One finds a shiny car and goes off for a ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and one stays. Now we're going to have 5. 5 gingerbread men leave a cookie trail. One meets a playful puppy with a wagging tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that guy's going to stay behind, so we only have 4 left. 4 gingerbread men run along some more. One sees a pirate ship and stays to explore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. We leave one there with the pirate ship. How many are going to be left now? 3. 3 gingerbread men see a rocking horse. One stops to say hello. He wants to ride, of course. 1, 2, 3. He's going to stick with the riding horse, or the rocking horse. So now we have 2. 2 gingerbread men hop and skip along. One spies a ballerina dancing to a song. 1, 2. Okay, we only had 2. One stays behind. How many are left? 1 gingerbread man watches snowflakes fall. Where did all of his friends go? Can he find them all? Let's see, I don't want to be lonely. He did. 10 gingerbread men have found a home. Hooray! A house of gingerbread and treats where everyone can stay. Let's make sure he found them all. You ready to count with me? 1, 2, there's one hiding. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I almost missed that one. He's hiding. 8, 9, and 10. They have been reunited. They're all back together again. Okay, I think it's about time for my timer to go off, so I think we should go back in the kitchen and check on them and see how they look. You ready to come along? Let's go look and see. Okay guys, real quick before we check on them and see how they're doing, I wanted to show you what I'm going to do with them afterwards. Afterwards, we're going to decorate them, Mr. Jeff and I are, and then we're going to eat them. So some of the things that I like to use to decorate them is, first of all, I like to make my own icing. And I use powdered sugar mixed with a little bit of milk, and then I can spread it on there. And the good thing about that is it's kind of like a little bit of a glue that you can eat, because then the other things I'm going to use will stick to that and they won't fall off. The other things I've got out to decorate are some Christmas M&Ms, red and green. I've got some marshmallows, and I've got some raisins. Then of course you can't have Christmas cookies without some sprinkles, so I have those. And I've just got some fun little decorating icing too. So once our cookies are out of the oven, which I'm going to check on in just a second, and they're cooled down, Mr. Jeff and I will decorate them and then snack on them. So you ready to check? My timer went off. Come on over, let's take a peek and see. I've been here the whole time. Nothing happened as far as I know. You ready? Mr. Jeff, can you smell them?
I smell them. They smell good.
Oh my goodness, here we go. You ready? Let's peek inside.
Wait a second.
What happened? Wait a minute. Boys and girls, look, my tray is here, but the cookies are gone.
Wait, I see something over here.
What do you see? Oh, this is not right. What do you see, Mr. Jeff? What happened?
There's some crumbs on the floor.
What is that? Wait a minute. We've been here the whole time. What happened? How did these crumbs get here? Let's follow them. Let's follow them. Maybe I should be quiet. Let's follow them quietly, see if we can find them. There's Suni. Suni, what happened to our gingerbread men? Did you see them? Which way did they go? Look, Suni found a clue. She said they went this way. Oh, hi, Suni. Thank you. Mr. Jeff, look what I see.
Oh, my.
Look at that. Look at what they did. They came to see baby Jesus in the manger. They came to look at our Christmas tree. That is so cool. Well, you know what? I'm going to take them back into my kitchen so we can decorate them before they run away again because we want to eat them. Thanks for coming and baking with me today, guys. See you next time. Bye, everybody.